country DJs off inside and outlaw. They never come and see me in this dive. Bikers, they're cowboys who are laughing at the hippies who are praying they'll get out of her life. Loudmouth in the corners getting skinny. Talking about my ears in my head.
Hi guys, I just wanted to do a quick video on footwear, okay, for the winter time, because it's cold outside right now, and I've been taking care of my feet. I got the camera, so I figured I'd do a quick video on how I have learned to take care of my feet personally, the way I do it. So I'm going to share with you my method. That's all. So for winter time, for your body, you have your wicking layer, insulation layer, and your shell. The wicking layer is your polypros. That's the layer that goes up against your skin, wicks away moisture away from your skin, keeping your skin dry. Insulation layer could be wool, that cheap insulation that they use in regular coats, whatever fill they use. It could be down, whatever. Okay, and it might be 2 or 3 layers of that. And then you have your shell, which could be Gore-Tex, duck canvas, nylon, whatever. Okay, and the shell kind of acts as a container for the body heat that your insulation layer is keeping in, if that makes sense to you. Okay, and the same thing, the same rules apply to your feet. Okay, for your feet, the first layer would be a wicking layer, and you can buy like silk socks or real thin polypro socks, and that's the first pair that you put on your feet, and that wicks away moisture. If your feet sweat like my feet sweat, you need them. It wicks away the moisture from your feet and pushes it out towards the insulation layers. Morris Kohansky teaches that you should be wearing boots that are big enough where you can wear 3 pairs of socks. Okay, and that's what I do. I got LL Bean boots here. Okay, these are LL Bean hunting shoes, and these are big enough for me to wear 3 pairs of socks, but one is a thin wicking layer. Okay, the silk layer. Okay, so these are a little bit too small to wear 3 pairs of thick wool socks, if you follow me. Okay, and this is what I wear most of the time. I like these shoes because they lace up. I don't like boots like these because for me they're too clunky and my foot slides back and forth as I'm walking, and they're loud. So I like boots that I can lace up. That's all. On these boots, I take a grinder and I grind down the heel. I take a 1/4 inch off the heel actually, so the heel toe ratio is flatter. Okay, so my heel is closer to the earth. That's the way I like it, so I don't have any back problems or knee problems anymore. All right, so that's why I like these. So first layer is wicking layer, and then after that you have your insulation layers, 2 pairs of wool socks or 3. Okay, right now I have 1 pair of wool socks. Okay, the other pair I have drying up against the wood stove, and I have another pair of wool socks here. Okay, and I'll switch these out. These are just rag wool socks. These are pretty thick, okay? And during the day, as my feet sweat and the socks get moist, I'll take them off and I'll put them down my pants just like this, up against my crotch, and they'll dry out as I'm moving around. And then as these get moist again and my feet start to get cold, I'll take these out and switch them. And then I'll put the damp ones in my crotch to keep my crotch warm and dry off the socks. And I put the dry ones on my feet. And you keep circulating that throughout the day. Okay? And then your shell is your actual footwear. Like these rubber boots. Okay? You can wear these in the snow if you want. As long as you get them big enough and wide enough. That's key, wide. So that you can wear 3 pairs of thick wool socks in here. Okay? One personal preference that I always do is I don't get boots that are insulated, where I can't take like the muck boots, okay? I have a pair of Arctic Pros. These are regular wetland. But I do have a pair of Arctic Pros, and they are comfortable, they are warm, but they are very hard to dry out. I can wear them half the day, and then my toes get cold because my feet are sweating, and there's no way for me to dry them out in the middle of the day. So I don't wear muck boots anymore. I just don't. They're too hard to dry out, I have found. Plus they're big, clunky, and noisy for me. Other than that, they're good boots. Okay, they're waterproof, they're warm. Okay, that's what I have to say about that. These are good boots, like I've already told you, as long as you get them big enough where you can wear 3 pairs of wool socks. They're not lined, okay? So if they get wet, they dry out easy. Okay, the only thing you have to dry are the socks that you're wearing. Okay, it's easy. Not so easy with these. I got these. Okay, these are Sorel. Okay, I got these for this winter, so I will let you know in the spring how I like them. But I went through a lot of different brands and boots looking for a good pair for this winter, and I found these. Okay, I'm not promoting, I don't make money if you buy these boots, so I'm just letting you know these are what I got for this winter, and I'll let you know how they perform. Okay, they lace up halfway, they're pretty tall, they have a drawstring, okay, and they have a rubber sole. They came with liners, okay, and if I want, I can buy a second pair of these so I can switch them out. When these get damp and my feet start to get cold, I can switch these out and put a dry pair in. But I don't know how easy these are to dry out by the fire or by the wood stove. I don't know. They do have that Mylar, that new stuff, the polka dotted Mylar shiny stuff in there, and that stuff does work, but the shiny enough, the whatever it is, it wears away actually, and then it doesn't work as good. But other than that, this is about 3/8 thick, okay, and so these will keep your feet warm. Another reason I like them, again, I'm not saying that I like the brand, I'm just saying these are the things that I saw in this boot that made me want to try it for this winter. That's it. The liners have heavy duty nylon heels and the sole, because I've worn other boots where they have liners like this and the heel actually wears off, the felt wears away, and then you have a big hole right here. So that's another reason I liked this boot. The liner itself has a foot liner. Okay, I'll probably take that out so I can wear another pair of socks in here. Okay, so with that out, these are insulated in here, and inside they have another insert, okay, which I was somewhat impressed with the idea of it. It's got some kind of plastic meshing which should be able to dry easy, and it's pretty insulated. Okay, so these will stay in the boot. One thing to remember about picking out winter boots is the sole. This section right here, the bottom section, you want a lot of cushion. Okay, so your foot and the ground, you want your foot cushioned above the snow as much as possible. So if you can get a boot where the bottom of your boot and the bottom of your foot are spaced out as much as you can, that's what you're looking for. Okay, so basically you want your foot as far away from the cold ground as possible, just like a leaf bed, just like basic insulation properties. You want your body up off the ground as much as possible, and the same thing goes for your foot. Yeah, everybody following? Okay. So that's all I got. That's all I have to say about these boots. And footwear in general. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got to say. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll do another video when I get around to it. Thanks.
Says I've been to prison. Someone I don't want him for, I knocked him off his chair.